So usually where I start is in a technical place. That is just the way that my brain works. I want to start to see how all of the the cogs are working together before I move on to something that is a little softer, which from my perspective, the kind of like copywriting and design and marketing end of things are a little bit softer, that all rely on the website itself being well oiled enough that it's not a worry, that when you're going to implement something, that website is there for you to implement it on. And then start thinking about ways that we can kind of just call away what's not the most useful on mobile.
I think that the badge is easily the most useful if we were going to pick one of the two. As far as the flyouts, with those are completely unnecessary on mobile from what I can see. People do use the reviews, and it's so funny because this actually shows all of the Google reviews that we used to have.
Excellent. Okay, that's very helpful to know that this reviews badge is useful, because I wouldn't want to recommend to take away anything that you're finding really useful right now. But from a big picture, I would say that it's on mobile, it's so busy. I also I kind of go back and forth about sliders. I have talked with UX people that are like, this is useless. If you're putting it there, it is entirely a vanity piece for the site owner.
Well, it is a vanity piece too for me, because I see that fly in, and if it's somebody, with the downturn that we've had lately, I see, we're going in 3 hours. I'm like, yes. But I'm not sure how to turn those off, and I'm not sure if I can turn them off on mobile versus desktop.
Right.
So that is a ticket that I can certainly open with Pulse M and ask that question. But yeah,
Marissa,
I just want you guys to know that I know that this mobile site looks terrible right now.
Yeah. I mean, no, that's part of why I got really excited about this site, because there's so many things that I can identify right now that don't have to be that huge. We're going to redesign this on a new platform spin. There are so many things that can be done right now. And Catherine's absolutely right. Those images are dragging it down. If you look at those speed reports.
It's funny that you say that, because I asked Ross if that was an issue, and he didn't think that it was. So, he's like, I said, do I have too much stuff in the library? Are they too big? And he's like, no, I don't think that's the problem. So that's kind of curious to me as well.
The first thing that I would do is move to a different host.
Sure.
Let it sit for a week. Start running it again. It really, when it comes to site speed, from my experience, it's all about eliminating variables. So you want to take that lowest hanging fruit, and the hosting is a low hanging fruit. Those images are low hanging fruit. That's absolutely something that you can easily do on your own without being a graphic designer or somebody who works with images all the time.
I feel like if, given my history in the industry, that if your site is 3 years old, you're due anyway.
Yep. Especially at the level that you're playing at. I mean, it's one thing for a business that has under $1 million in revenue. I mean, we have a lot of clients that are underneath $500,000 in revenue, and their sites have been able to go on for 5 to 7 years. But man, you hit the 5-year mark, and those are for really small businesses. You get up into that $4, $5, $6 million range, and it has to happen once every 3 years, or you, as the marketing manager, as the director of all of these marketing activities, are then hobbled because you can't continue to do the work that you need to do because the site is just building this cage around you.